I'm also painting the headlight cover here back to blue. Now this was the closest I could get the blues. See, that's the stock more fade-ish blue, and it's a little faded from the side cover, and that's the new paint. And what I might end up doing is just painting the side covers this color blue, so that there's absolutely no, you know, it doesn't look like it was you know, all the paint matches. And also this could use a coat of paint. It's pretty blech. It's pretty faded and old, but this also has a slight metallic to it, which I kind of like. All the blue paint on the original Kawasaki was flat, so this has a little bit of sparkle in it, which I think looks pretty good. And the type of paint I'm using is the closest I could get. It's an intense blue pearl from Duplicolor. I don't really like Duplicolor, but I'm kind of up a creek here. I think this was a original color on Dodge Neons, I think. But as far as matching color, it's pretty good. On the side covers and the headlight, I'm going to just use some off-the-shelf clear coat, but on the tank I'm going to use a 2K clear so that it resists gas if and when gas gets spilled on the tank. And you know gas is going to get spilled on the tank. Using a 2K clear will make sure that the gas does not eat away at the paint. So I'm just putting together the rest of the electronics, wiring all this stuff up. The headlight bucket looks awesome. I really like the way that turned out. Yeah, I'm just chasing down some bad grounds and stuff, and where I'm at right now as far as electronics go is I got all the instrument lights work. The starter will, you know, turn over, and that's about as much as I wanna figure with it. Obviously don't want it to start. Well, I didn't want to say too much out there because my neighbors were coming out and they like to talk a lot of shit. But here's what's up. I need to get a new needle for my car because it got bent. So I don't know how the hell much that's going to be, probably around 15 bucks knowing that stuff. But yeah, new needle's never bad, right? So now that the bike is turning over and I got all my electronics pretty much sorted out, now it's time to think about the exhaust. So this is the stock exhaust right here, and this is the new muffler I got. Much nicer. Issue is this. This is not a two-part system. This is all welded together. It's a one-part system. Some bikes have, a separate header pipe and a muffler. This one's all one. So in order to get these aftermarket mufflers on there, I got to cut. So I'm lining up best I can of where the old muffler ends, and what I'm going to try and do is cut it right around the same part, a little less, so that I can slide the new muffler in, make some relief cuts in the old muffler, or in the old, I guess it'll be a header pipe now, and bend them down so I can slide this in here and put a clamp on it and bolt it down. If that doesn't work, I just got to weld this on here, and that's the end of it. But I'm going to try and do this instead. Now luckily all the bends and the length of this new one seem to be about the same as the old one, so that's good. Let me get you. There we go. Hi. So I'm gonna see if, let's see, it needs to slide in about a ½ inch or so. So I'm gonna give myself a ½ inch to slide in. So let's see, that's about there. Just make a mark. So that's about there. Okay. So I'm gonna cut. I'm going to take my flap, or not my flap wheel, I'll take my angle grinder, cut that off, and then see how it fits in, and then I'm going to make relief cuts in this, there, 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 and all the way around, so that I can pound that metal down and slide in there relatively tight, and then slide a clamp on here, clamp that down with a bolt, and that should be okay. It should be okay. If not, I'm welding, no big deal. Alright, now I got the rear brake situation taken care of. Now obviously you're not going to find springs that are going to fit 100% off the rack. So you know, I had to cut them a little bit to make them fit. There's a spring for the rear brake switch here. Might have to shorten it. I don't know about the length yet. And then the return here. So now the brake functions properly and pulls down the switch. And it springs back like it should. Yes. Exhaust mods. Okay, the new muffler's in there. I don't know the orientation yet. I gotta figure that out. But honestly, I don't have to figure it out because I can just clamp it. Cause check it out. So this is where I did my cut. Cut off the header now from the muffler. Relief cuts are these little guys. Oops, these guys. And I just did it all the way around the header, and I was able to get this guy in there nice and snug. So it's pretty snug in there. So all I'm going to do is find a clamp that'll fit over this, and then once I get that and just tighten it down like with a bolt, then we're in business, dude. That ain't going nowhere. That's going to be a nice connection. So now I just have to do it to the other one. And then of course I'm going to polish up the header, and I'll show you how I do that later.